An absolutely glorious evening it is today, especially after loads of rain this morning. So I've come over onto the beach. So I thought I'd do you a little evening stroll, tea time video, because I don't very often come out at this time, do I? I'm usually tucked up in bed just after tea, you know, like children do, like babies do. It's absolutely beautiful. So if you're new in these parts, if you've not been to visit Fylde Coast before, make sure that you've subscribed and hit that little bell for notifications, and then you'll get alerts when we upload new content, because summer's ahead of us, and there'll be lots more beautiful days and lovely scenery to see before we've finished. So we'll go for a little walk around Cleveleys Beach, and we'll go and see what's happening on this beautiful quiet evening. I thought we'd start up at this end. These are some of the rocks that the Wyre Beach Management Project are using. So these have been neatly positioned and put in place, ready for next week's work when they come back. So these are building a tow revetment underneath the beach, so you might just be able to see there's another pile of rocks there. Look in the centre screen. I think that's where they've got to, and to the left of that is what they've done. So that whole stretch of beach there where you can't see anything is where the work's already complete. And that circle of rocks there, centre shot at the moment, that is just to make sure that the diggers don't go over the top of the electricity cable for the offshore wind farm. Did you know that goes underneath this beach? So these rocks are all just neatly positioned, ready for working on another day. You can see how much of a slope there is on this beach, can't you? It's quite steep. It's absolutely lovely. It's no wind. This morning it was absolutely throwing it down. Lovely evening. Yeah, so they're the rocks. What was that song? These are the rocks that I've got. I'm still Jenny from the block. That's a pretty one, look. There's a piece of white limestone there. I think that's limestone. Looks like it should be, and a little bit of sea glass. I think I might need to pick that up. That's a pretty one. So we'll go in this direction, and we'll go and see what the water looks like. I've got my little beachcomber book in my pocket, but it doesn't look like there's much beach combed up, does it? Anyway, going back to these rocks. This groin has just about disappeared, and these rocks go ever such a long way down. There's about, well, let's put it this way, not many months ago when you stood on the beach at the side of them, they were nearly as tall as me, and they definitely weren't just one layer. So you can see how that's levelled the beach out and helped to stabilise it. It's amazing what a difference it makes. And then it becomes a home to all kinds of little critters. Let me get my son the other way around because it's a bit blinding. So it's all full of barnacles and seaweed and little animals and shells, and look at all these barnacles down here. And there's bits of honeycomb reef growing as well in various little spots. If I find any, I'll show you. It's quite amazing, isn't it? There's a golf ball there, look, we're growing golf balls. You see it? Gorgeous evening. I don't think we're going to get the sunset. I don't think I'm going to be out late enough for sunset. I think I better not go right down there actually, because I've only got my ordinary shoes on and I don't fancy going for a paddle. Lovely. All the summer in front of us. We'll go back this way. I'll take you for a walk up to Mary's Shell and then I'll get off home and get my gym jams on. We know how to live, don't we? We do, we know how to live. That's two nice bits of wood. If anybody's feeling fit and strong, they'd make a lovely little seat in a garden. If you've got enough muscle power to move it. Let me leap across. It's amazing what washes up. Oh, it's starting to drop. I wonder if we'll get that sunset after all. Hey, Bobby Dazzlers, aren't they? Wowzer. I think you'd need to be very strong to lift these. That'd be lovely in a garden, wouldn't it? That's a little Bobby Dazzler, that one. And that one as well. When you think that the sea just picks that up and throws it about, it's quite astonishing. See if there's anything on the strand line. There's not much at all, is there? Oh, that's a big tree as well up there, look. Can you see that one there? On the side of the beach. Goodness. So, goodness me, I think we might get some sunset, you know. If we're lucky. I think the beach cleaners must have been out today because there's not a lot of litter. Well, it's very clean. We've put these rocks back as well, look at the side of the ramp. Last time we came down here onto the beach, they were all sort of here-ish, where they'd moved them while they widened the ramp. So that's where they were supposed to be. And the rocks and the sand that they've piled up protect the ramp from erosion, and they also make it safe so that people are not going to fall off the edge. So that would be horrible, wouldn't it? Now then, I wonder if that rock, that one, is 5 ton 19. I bet it is. I bet it is. Looks as if it should be about 5 ton. Oh, it's starting to drop, look, isn't that lovely? It's strange when you try to photograph a sunset. It always looks a lot darker than it is in reality. You get beautiful peachy, amber coloured skies. But yeah, on a photograph they look really orange. I'll go through this gap. take some photographs of Mary's show while I'm here. Usually when I'm taking photographs of Mary's show, it's silly o'clock in the morning. I think these two are going at it first, look. Everybody takes a picture on the way past. Can you see the ogre at the end of here? I'll zoom in and show you. So that's where he is when you're looking for him. There he is. Right in centre shot. So if you come to the cafe and then look left, you'll find him. That's gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. Shall we be artistic? I'll be artistic and bob down and get you this reflection across the sand. Don't that look nice? It looks like a holiday brochure for the Bahamas. Beautiful. All these little bits of shell. Some little full shells there, look. Pebbles, shards, tiny little mussel, broken bits soon to become sand. My turn to have a look now. So this is part of the Mythic Coast story, which the ogre is part of, and this has become a home for all kinds of animals as well. Look, it's all encrusted in barnacles and seaweed and algae and life that all comes back to life when the tide comes back in. There you go, Star Wars. You can see why they wanted to film it, can't you? There's a little rock pool inside there, look. Little rock pool. Can't imagine there's much in it. Looks quite otherworldly when you look at it from that angle. It's big. In fact, I'll take you inside it. I think we can get in today because the sand, it's on a concrete pad, which is a big block underneath the beach, and then this metal base. And the sand moves about according to the waves and where the beach is. In fact, I'll not bother going in it because there's a bit of a step up look here at the front, so I don't want to end up breaking my neck. But it's definitely big enough to get in. It's definitely big enough to get in. 2013. Goodness, it doesn't seem that long ago. Seems like yesterday when we were watching this being installed. I think we're going to just about get that sunset. It's not far off one. Beautiful evening. Right, it's time for me to amble back. Amble back. Oh goodness me, I've grown, look how tall I am. I can hear water running, which must be the fountains at the cafe, so bearing in mind it's late and there won't be any kids about, we'll go and have a look. So I don't want to be accused of videoing small children, do I? These are a workout for your legs, these steps. Not done bad then, I managed to climb them without gasping like a fish. The portholes from Star Wars. There you go, that's the little splash play area for the kids. Actually splashing. And you see Blackpool Tower, look. Just underneath. Underneath our spaceship. Somebody else photographing Mary's show. So I hope you've enjoyed that little evening time amble round Cleveleys Beach with me. Make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to keep watching because there'll be lots more beautiful summertime videos to come. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.